we're going to play The Adventures of Our dot Soul. The Adventures of Our Soul prologue. It's the demo released with the Steam Next Fest, and we've got some funky music going on. We're going to jump straight in with it. There's guinea pigs. They're not going to play, but there's Gus. There's Rogie. Are you gonna change scenes back? No. Oh, there we go. It's letting us come back. Okay, here we go. The Adventures of Our Soul. He's such an arsehole. You have chosen wisely. Rock and load. You're a quitter! This demo starts partway through the opening third of the game. Our soul has had a rough night and he needs to remember what happened. There's plenty to look at and click on, so explore, have fun, and get ready to save the multiverse. Press the I button to access your inventory. When clicking with the mouse, if two icons appear in the left and right buttons will select each option accordingly. Let's cut to the chase and hang on, what actually did happen last night? Okay, so the demo's partway through the opening third. So partway through the prologue, 2/3 of the way through the prologue, partway through the opening third of the game, but you have on your cover that it's the prologue. Is the prologue the third of the game? That has not been worded well. How much did I drink last night? My light's right in the way. My light is right in the way. That's annoying. I can't shrink it down. My head feels like a something at a voodoo festival. Crap. Steel drum. Please don't fall down. A steel drum at a voodoo festival. Hang on, something happened last night, didn't it? Something important. I'm struggling to remember. I need to piece it all back together. Sorry, Gus. Okay. Oh, we see in here too. Okay. No. Oh, fine. So let's do the end ones first then, because it's going to be difficult with us. End bubbly pieces. It's clipping out. I'm putting it right and it's clipping out. Okay. Boxes. Whatever that is. I'm assuming it's that. Dumpster. I see a bit of her hand, so that's her. Oh my god, that crazy woman and that weird robot really happened, didn't it? Or did it? If it did, then maybe I'm not so insignificant after all. I need to check that alley just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Bio unlocked. Okay, so cast of characters, Arsehole. Arsehole, just your average IT guy who is pretty much tired of everything everywhere all at once. However, destiny has come calling and his reluctant hero finds himself on a quest to save the multiverse, armed only with sarcasm and a can-do attitude. Will Arsehole become the hero and never thought he could be? Okay. There we go. The option to do it came up. And remember that other demo I played where we got all the way to the end and the very last puzzle, there was a glitch and the only way to get past it and finish the demo is to go back to the beginning and start the whole thing over again. And I noped out of that. So we're looking at stuff. Well, look at that. Virtually all of my clothes, they will at some point need washing. And my bed. No point making it if I'm going to get back in, right? Do you know what? I'm of that mentality. I am of that mentality. I'm going to get straight back in later on that night. Why? Who am I tidying? I live alone. Who am I tidying up for? The Robo Junkyard Collection Part 1. I was going to collect them all, but they put the price up after the introductory issue. I wonder if anyone ever bought issue 2. Probably not. Full sink of pots and pans ready to wash. Plus, of course, plates, bowls and cutlery. Yeah, I reckon that can wait at least another day. They say all life on Earth requires one fundamental basic. Water. I thought you were going to say a kettle. However, I'd like to add that to the water needs to be boiled and infused with coffee. Lots of coffee. They don't normally have a kettle in an American-based game. So is this made by like European devs but set in America? Or is this one of those... There are some Americans who have a kettle. I'll admit I'm not the greatest cook in the world, far from it. My friend from Arizona got a kettle, but apparently they're fucking stupid expensive. Whereas you can get ridiculously cheap... They're crappy ones, but ridiculously cheap kettles here. Not the greatest cook in the world, far from it. But even Jamie Ramsey would struggle to whip up a masterpiece on this piece of crap. I'm like Jamie Ramsey. Jamie doesn't sound like Gordon. Is that supposed to be a pun on Gordon Ramsay? It's supposed to be Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay combo. I'm slow. That's why I have so many loyalty points on the Just Nosh It app. Did somebody say just eat? The view from my window, hardly what I would call picturesque. Picturesque. Key bowl. Just an empty key bowl. Well, where's your key then? And there are my books, all neatly displayed. So his books are neat, but everything else is scruffy. I used to read a lot when I was growing up. Oh, they're neat because he hasn't touched them for a while. Don't seem to find the time anymore. Where I hang my huge collection of 2 jackets. May buy a hat though. What have I got in my pocket? Oh, just a box of mints. Can't say I need those right now. My spoon blade from the Final Fantasy. Perfect with those intense moments when you're battling. I don't know Final Fantasy jokes. Prime Lock King of the Adaptodroids. Transformers. Robots in disguise. My Inter Omni glove took me years to save for this. My knitting almanac, because if you're going to exploit time travel, why dominate the underground black market of 1970s crochet competitions? Is that a Furby? The Demon Fur Baby, because clearly what every child needs is a toy that looks like it crawled out of a cursed antique shop. That's my 9-year-old TV and media player. The screen has 39 dead pixels and the media player struggles with most discs. I still consider it one of my best friends though. Howl of the Werewolf, great poster, crappy film. Okay. So I know the door's there, but wasn't there? Yeah, there's a door here too. Ah, bathroom. Can't look out that window. The mirror cracked. I said that before he did. The Mirror Cracked is an Agatha Christie novel. We both had the same pun. Which is a shame because otherwise it would show the fairest of them all. Me, I'm talking about me. Okay, toothbrush and razor. Obviously I brush my teeth twice every day. The razor I use intermittently. Don't mix those two up, it could be really painful. Sponges, the ubiquitous yellow sponge. After the bombs have fallen, it will be the yellow sponge that inherits the earth. Bog roll. You can never be too careful. Plus, I eat a lot of takeouts. A lot. Germ killer called Kill It. Kill it real good. Kills all known germs, pets and kids and everything else. This is shocking advertising. If it kills everything, why make a list? Like my razor, this rarely gets used. Chamois. So that's the thing. Dirty yellow chamois. This does look like... This does look like a Brit. Or an Irish person has worked on this. Because I'm not sure a under the sink pile of dirty yellow chamois is an American thing. Back and armpits. Take 2 bottles into the shower with you. No. I don't have a shower. Okay. That was the wash and go advert. When shampoo conditioner combined in one bottle was a brand new idea. That's how old I am. Take 2 bottles into the shower. Spend time on shampoo and conditioner. Not me. I use wash and go. Except I don't, because a proper conditioner is much better. You can use the shampoo conditioner combined and rinse that out and then put on conditioner. That's awesome. But just using the shampoo and conditioner, It's not the same as using a fucking conditioner. I'm telling ya. Dirty towels and some socks. Were those socks brown to begin with? Who buys brown socks? Are you gonna pee? My porcelain pal. Probably the only thing in the world that deals with all of my crap without complaining. Rub-a-dub-dub. Again. One dude in a tub. I have no idea why I said that. So we just looked around your bathroom, but we didn't pick anything up. It's so weird not to be picking things up in a point and click. I'm used to hoarding in point and clicks. It's very quiet. Considering we got that rocking title card music. And here's my apartment building. And a really grumpy guy down there. Squalid, dirty, overpriced, and designed by someone who usually builds prisons. And those are just the positives. I always thought I'd have moved on to something better by now, but I never seem to be able to break away. Ooh, breaking away. Got to find a better day. Well, Big Brother is watching. Great. 221A. Not 221B. Music. 221B. So this is the Sherlock joke. The guy next door always playing that violin. Good job he ain't half bad. No, we're going down. Hello, angry man. Mr. Ditkovich, the landlord. Though we all call him Dickowich. Well, I do anyway. Oh, hi, Mr. D. Still just standing in the hallway, I see. Randomly. Like a weirdo. Oh, it's you. You're behind on your rent, arsehole. Don't be trying to stiff me when it comes to money. I'll perish the thought, Mr. D. I wouldn't want to jeopardise my lease in this heavenly building after all. I don't like your tone. And I don't like your odour, but what are we going to do? What? I said the cheque is in the mail, Mr. D. I don't have any time for checks. They don't spell check like that in America. This has to be UK devs. I swear they don't spell checks with a Q in America. Cold hard cash is what I need. Yeah, in the shower. Still single, I see. Excuse me? When I was your age, I was knee deep in women. They were always just throwing themselves at me. With fists flying. Are you sure they weren't throwing themselves into oncoming traffic just to avoid you? I was quite the ladies' man. Still am in some parts. The private parts. Those are parts I don't really want to think about. In fact, I may need to take a wire brush to my brain just to scrub the images from my mind. Oh yeah, quite the ladies' man. The adoring women everywhere. Are these adoring women in the room with us now? No? Didn't think so. Well. Where am I go now? Give me my money. Bio unlocked. Slum landlords go. Mr. Dickovich is one of the slummiest. He hates his tenants, arsehole especially, and is happy to live in a dilapidated building that has decided to team up with Entropy. Nobody knows his first name. Does he even have one? Arsehole thinks he once ate a cat, which sounds crazy, but talking about no one knows his first name, you're going by Arsehole, knowing that your name says Arsehole. Surely you'd want people to call you Rob or something. Or Roger Soul. Company motto, safety first. Last expansion, 2010. Sounds about right for this dump. That's a landlord's mailbox. He checks it every couple of hours for some reason. My theory is that the stuff he receives is so twisted that he has to get and hide it before in his apartment before any of us see it. Weirdo. Why bother checking? I can never get any mail. I don't have my keys anyway. It's a mailbox for the guy across the hall. I've never actually met him, but I've heard his violin. He seems to have a few visitors each week. I think he runs a business from there. I don't know. Okay. This is where the landlord keeps all his cleaning stuff. I have never seen it open. I hate you. Let's see what nonsense is on the notice board today. That for sale sign. Is that a... Oh man, I think I was just a little sick in my mouth. So is that a vibrator? Or a dildo? I think it's a vibrator. It's a very raggedy looking one. Considering there are only 3 of us living here, where did all this crap come from? Copper pot. It feels very quiet. The game feels very quiet. You could have turned it right down, but still had that title card music playing. It just feels really quiet. Is that switches in the window? Exchange in confidence. Main Street. The downtown city centre has a lot of bustling shopping malls, boutiques, bars and restaurants, but I very rarely stray further than this little nook of happiness. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be set in America. The Copper Pot is my second home, and if I'm honest, nicer than my actual home. Don't really have much to do with the trade in place that the coffee shop is new. I may check them both out at some point. Or I may not. Let's see what they are trying to overinflate the price of today. As I thought, everything. Looks like those thieving swines are open. Okay. Another innovation, handheld gaming. Not only can you play games, you can also watch movies on this future-proof console. Not supported since 2016. Binary screen handheld console, or BS console for short, revolutionised handheld gaming. It also gave Japanese executives more opportunities to sell the same game again and again on another console. Why create new games when you can release the same ones, only slightly shittier? There's a lot of Nintendo kicking in this. Adapto Droids are one of my favourite franchises. Prime Lock is obviously the best, but Acid Jazz, his trippy streetwise sidekick, comes pretty close. I love his catchphrase, "Hey man!" So original. So we're not picking anything up at all. Hey, it's similar to the one I have, only mine is more collectible. Suck it, losers. It's a red public telephone box. I have no idea who would use one of those these days. The Book of the Dead. 101 rituals and sacrifices to open demonic gateways between the nether realm of the horror. There's definitely Brit devs here, because Americans wouldn't know that a red telephone box was out of date. I mean, I get the joke is also people don't use phone booths anymore, but the red ones don't exist. They replaced them with like cool glass ones that got smashed up and then removed because no one uses phone boxes. Is that Simon? Children's edition. Feck it, it was one of the last games in the electronic light sequence trend. It made the news when people realised they could trigger photosensitive seizures. Oh, it's supposed to be Bop It. That's Simon. Oh, maybe that's the joke. With the strength of Hercules and the lightning of Zeus, Thunder Puncher is one of the toughest soups of all. From gauntlets that make a fizzing sound when you whack something, don't exactly do his power justice though. It's an Android. I used to love these when I was a kid. There was a whole range of exactly the same toy in slightly different colours. Genius. All the screen sizes in the world, and I had to be playing on this. The electrocomputer revolution at its most capitalistic. So much choice, so much power, so much price gouging. Oh, it says the same thing for the phones and the tablets. Okay. Oh, those aren't counting. Okay. Brother and sister duo Mexican electricians with no powers whatsoever battle weird fungi, falling blocks, and a giant hamster which constantly kidnaps whoever the siblings happen to be in a relationship with. Neurotypical Sanchez siblings. Absolute recipe for success. I think they should release it on the last 47 consoles over 50 years. Hemorrhoid Prime. The ever-violent Sanus returns to shoot things and blow stuff up in her quest to destroy the evil forces of... Oh, actually, I lost the will to live there for a second. Just went a little lightheaded with the boredom. Yeah, it's a shooty game. Text Message of Duty. The classic first-person online cooperative game updated for modern audiences. Nobody calls anyone these days. FOMO 26, you bought it in 2021, also bought it last year and every year in between. So basically you're buying it this year as well. You don't want to miss out, do you? I think this is where they test the products. Naturally it will be out of order. That looks like Prince Harry on the cover of Spare. I used to love this show, but when the main character was brilliant, sarcastic, edgy, and yet prone to failure, I kind of modelled myself on him. I only managed to achieve the last bit though. In a universe just over to the left, a week last Thursday. Our heroes waved glowing sticks against a stuntman dressed all in green stood in front of a green screen background, jumping unrealistic distances and using space magic. I love those movies. Q Console 2.0. All the power and processing speed of the first Q console, but with an extra 2 green LEDs. And extra 350% on the price. Who doesn't want to watch the same story involving horror and hunting brothers played out over 300 seasons? Me. Hey, it's another one of the Adapto droids. This one was recalled from Cell for some reason. What was his name? Oh yeah, he was called Carjack. Never really seen the appeal of this drone craze. Most people tend to use them to spy through people's windows in the hope of catching something naughty. What a waste of time. Naughty things are what the internet is for. Hey dude, how can I help? How you doing? Are you serving? Ah yeah man, I'm just chilling. I get the sense that you do that a lot. Chill. Oh, it gets real busy in here. I've got to grab those quiet hours while you can. Quiet hours. Oh, my heart simply bleeds for you. What's on your mind? Seems quiet in here. Is business usually this slow? Yeah, and sometimes, but it gets real hectic as well. So for now, I'm just chillaxing until the end of my shift. His eyes are so bloodshot. Chillaxing. Do people even use that word? Of course, dude. It's what all the coolest guys are saying. In 1976, maybe. Okay. As someone who was born in 1976, chillax was not a thing until this century. I suppose I'll leave you to your frantic work. Wouldn't want you to fall behind all of that important skiving. Later, dude. Okay. So we're unlocking... we're unlocking bios, but we're still not picking anything up or doing anything. Wazzy is an ideal employer in exchanging confidence. He's 31, lives with his mom and collects anime statues of partially dressed girls. Lacking any form of ambition or drive, Wazzy is happy to spend the rest of his life working, kinda, smoking herbal jazz roll-ups and playing Japanese RPGs on one of his many game systems. I don't know, this feels like you've gone beyond let's make some jokes about gaming to let's kick in people that work in retail. Because that's cool. That's what cool people do, isn't it? So you play as our soul, a Karen. So you can't go in there. Great, another cafe where the cost of a drink and flapjack are required a mortgage application. Now I've just learned Americans call pancakes flapjacks. Now, why would you have pancakes in a coffee shop, but you have flapjacks in coffee shops? Well, you do here, and they're flapjacks. They're not granola bars because they're more cakey and chewy and wettish, softish, sticky-ish. But this just keeps screaming. This was not made by Americans. Yeah, you can't go in it. Okay. You can go down the alleyway. I mean, there's nothing wrong with American devs. Like, Spooky Doorway, they're Irish devs making something set in America. But they try to make it, like, keep the American bits right. And they completely flagpole and reference when they're making a really Brit joke or Irish joke. And they flag all their Gen X stuff as well, which is why I love the Spooky Doorway Dark Side Detective stuff. So apparently Terry Crews works here. Look at those muscles. So you have some nerve showing in here. I told you what would happen. Why? What did I do? Cliff Bloody Cheeseman. Alright, I can explain. I don't give a damn, Sol. You either clean this up or get the hell out of here. So you just left that puke on the floor this whole time? And you've been working with that smell under your nose the whole time rather than clean it up yourself? Where do you think you're going? I told you what would happen if Cliff blew chunks. Now get out of here. Ugh. Looks like Cliff made quite the mess last night. And that's even after Sammy has tried to clean it up. Oh, so he did make an attempt. Well, the contents of Cliff's stomach are something truly terrible. Still really stinks too. Okay. Where do you think you're going? So you can't look at anything. You can't look at anything because he just says that over and over again. Can I talk to you? That's Sammy the bar guy. He's pretty cool. I'm not sure he even likes me that much. Hey, Sammy. You've got a lot of nerve to show your face around here. Who, me? I told you that Cliff blew chunks and I'd be expecting you to deal with it, so grab a mop. There's still some cleaning to do. Actually, you know, I think it's a bit early for drinking. Yeah, you get out of here. Why don't I just give you some time to calm down, eh? So can I not grab a mop and clean up? Well, he won't let me clean up. He's asking me to clean up, but he won't let me clean up. Okay. So there was actually something to do in there, but it won't let you. There was nothing to do in the exchange place, and you could click on everything. Weird demo. Okay, so can I take this mop? Why is there always a dirty old mop in alley scenes? I can't pick it up. Okay. You can't pick anything up. Cat Gigs present Spork. Iceland is a very strange place. Several metal bands and black refuge sacks containing all sorts of garbage. But don't worry, I won't pick any of it up. The dumpster for the copper pot. Full of broken bottles, old food, glass, and all sorts of bits and bobs. Yes, I see this, by the way. I see that thing from our flashback. Also, it really stinks. Yeah, I'm seeing this, but there was something else here. Sammy asked me to take out the trash a couple of weeks ago. And like the helpful guy I am, I said, sure thing, Sammy. When I opened the lid, I nearly soiled myself when I found Cliff asleep inside. Judging from that smell, I can think Cliff has already soiled himself before I got here. So no, I shall not be opening the dumpster. It's a pair of security lights that are on a timer. Without these, the alleyway would be in total darkness at night. Still can't believe I followed Harper out here last night. What was I thinking? Or more specifically, what was I think with? What was I think with? Okay. Give him a break. It's a demo. It's clearly not finished. Only one piece of graffiti in the whole alley? Are the graffiti artists around here on a go slow? Or is that the game artist just couldn't be bothered to add more? See? Self-referential. That's good. Stack of battered, wet and dirty cardboard boxes. Kind that normally gets smashed out of the way by cars in movie chase scenes. We're not going to do that though. Well, you're not in a car for a start. That's far too difficult and expensive to animate. See, this is better. Do more of this. I could take down, open and search every individual cardboard box. But apparently I don't have an inventory, so I'm not picking anything up for this demo, in theory at least. I'm not going to. Okay, I'm just making sure I did click on the second option for that. Right. What? Seriously? That actually happened? It was all real. But what am I meant to do with it? It's completely trashed. Well, this is a point and click game. You take that massive thing and you put it in your inside pocket. That's how it works. What's that flashing light? You've got mail. Holy crap, Snacks. Hear me, Harper. Are you there? Hey, is that a live connection? Oh, it's you. What the hell is going on there? Where is Harper? Is she safe? Well, you see, funny story. Well, spit it out, man. Right, well, the floating tin butler went all screwy and it sucked Harper through a wibbly wobbly wormy holy thing. What are you saying? The Wang unit malfunctioned and jettisoned her through an emergency wormhole? The Wang unit. Well, yeah, kinda. I suppose. Well, why didn't you just say that, man? Who can say Wang unit with a straight face? Come on. I would have if I knew what it meant. This is most unfortunate. In fact, disastrous. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how important it is that we locate her immediately. Well, beyond the fact that she was supposed to be getting me out of here, a clue might be helpful. What, you're joking, right? Lots of time, but not this time. Well, she has the trace coordinates of your universe, obviously. But she also has the coordinates of the secure location we have in this universe. Which I assume you're already worked out means that if captured, Masterstroke could track us to here. That would be catastrophic. Yeah, catastrophic. Again, a clue would... What's going on here? You are an arsehole, right? Oh yes, I'm very much so. The real deal. Then how come you're acting like you're just some idiot schmuck who doesn't understand the gravity of what's going on? No, you've lost me. Could it be? Tell me, what have you invented in your universe? I know that multiversal travel has yet to become widespread. But you must have had an impact on your civilization. Some impact, yeah, but maybe not lots? Oh my god, it's true. You are an idiot. Hey, calm down, Mr. High and Mighty. We're not all big bad science guys like you, but there's no need for that. No, sorry, you just don't get it. You're an idiot, but the rest of us aren't. We're geniuses. Alright, whatever. Do you want me to turn this thing off? No, listen, my name is Reed Soul, and I won the Nobel Prize for Physics when I was 21, and I was a late bloomer. Another arsehole, Rolf, created the enzyme that systematically eradicated pollution in seawater on Earth. He was 17 when that happened. You're not making me feel good about myself, you know. All of the arseholes have made enormous scientific contributions to their realities. This is very Arnold Rimmer. This is very Arnold Rimmer. All the Ace Rimmers were awesome, and there's Arnold Rimmer. Brought about peace, prosperity, and enlightenment, but you're just an absolute imbecile. You can go off someone, you know. So I'm basically the only arsehole that isn't a huge brain box. It would seem that way. In my journey through the multiverse, I've met many of our counterparts, and I must say they've all been brilliant. Everyone in this universe is the worst of their multiverse. That would explain so much. You are the first I've met and that appears to have such limited brain power. But if we're all the same person, why is my life so much crappier than everyone else? Choices. At some point you must have made the wrong choice that has led you away from your potential. What did you study at college? What roles have you taken in community and local affairs? College? Local affairs? I have an IT certificate, and as for the local community, I'm banned from several stores in the mall, but other than that, well, that's it, isn't it? What? You're a lazy, feckless time waster. Hey, watch it, pal. No wonder you've achieved nothing. Why are we being hunted? That's a good question, but I don't have a complete answer. My universe has a monitoring station in orbit of the planet, and I used to maintain contact with the various arseholes around the multiverse. That's how I'm managing to communicate with you. Some weeks ago, I began receiving reports of calamities in the other universes, in some cases total destruction. Each time the attacks were centered around the location of their reality's arsehole. They really, I get the joke, it is funny, but you are doing it too much for it to be funny. Does it come round again? Maybe it comes round again. Began to reach out to them, but all the reports that came back were that the attacks finished as soon as the arsehole was destroyed. The fractured butthole. Destroyed, so he's killing us. It seems that way. I was in contact with Ricardo's soul on Earth 974b when his world was attacked. Before the communication broke off, I heard the attack drone saying, "Masterstroke orders your destruction," and then we lost contact. That was the first we'd heard of him. Last we'd heard of him. Masterstroke, but who's he? We don't know. All of our investigations have drawn a blank. We don't even know what reality he's from. So much for genius. We began collecting as many of ourselves as we could. Currently, we have managed to secure 11 arseholes here in my universe. At a safe location, of course. Yeah, put them all together so it can be easy to wipe them out at once. Genius, eh? That's why it's imperative that Masterstroke does not capture Harper and discover our location. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, fair enough. Harper is one of our best field agents, but she's captured. I fear that Masterstroke may tear the truth from her. How the hell am I supposed to fix this bucket of bolts? You really don't know anything, do you? Listen, you're not winning me over with your charms, you know. All right. Wang units have been designed to be omni-technologically adaptable. Right, omni, nomni, bomni was all I got from that. For the love of... It means they can automatically adapt the technology of the current universe for self-articulated replays. All that popped into my mind was then, smoke me a kipper. Can you do that? Adaptimactipacti. Jesus. Let me find some spare parts to replace the damaged sections and the droid will do the rest. See, it's easy when you talk properly. God help us. So, just for us underachievers at the back, what's the plan after I fix it? Well, much as I would rather not involve you in this, are you thinking of my safety? No, you're a bumbling idiot who's more than likely going to lead to our total destruction. Well, I suppose there is that. But I have no choice. You are going to have to track down Harper and make sure she doesn't fall into Master Stroke's hands. She has too much information about a secure location and plans beyond that. You could move to another location. Sorry, my ear's itchy. You could move to another location rather than just sit there and go, oh, I hope she's not tortured into giving the information. Move to another location, you idiot. Spread the arseholes out wide. I suppose it does come back, doesn't it? Spread your arseholes wide. Okay. Oh, I write better than this game does. And if you can't, what, pop a cap in her ass? I'm not saying that, but the fate of the multiverse... You'll kill her, but you won't move them around to other places. You won't change location. And you're supposed to be a genius. You got a real mercenary streak there, haven't you, Reed? God forgive me, but the needs of the many. Oh, spare me the Star Trek crap. You're scared and don't know what to do. Maybe you're right. So you're going to have to find her, aren't you? Yeah, leave it to the idiot, why don't you? Each time an arsehole is destroyed, our data suggests that the multiverse is buckling under some sort of strange energy. It's rectal prolapse. It's the layers of the multiverse are scraping together the friction of what... Scraping together, comma. The friction of which is causing massive destruction. Whole universes have been lost. No pressure then. You have to. What's going on? Oh no, we've been compromised. We shouldn't have all stayed in the same location like morons. Quickly, I don't have much time. I'm going to hide under a table and hope they don't see me, because I'm a genius. Repair Wang. Find Harper. Save the... Why is it whenever someone gets to the point, it ends abruptly? I need a beer. Hang on, what's this? Okay, let's see what I need to fix this wreck. Focusing lens, 93% damage. Supranet aerial antenna, whatever the hell one of those is. 98 damage. That isn't looking so good. 10 Fugahertz battery, emergency power, only 3% remaining. Whoa. Whoa. Right, okay. I can fix this, can't I? Am I really doing this? Screw it. Yes, I am. Oh, I would take it to the cash converters. Take it to cash converters. So I can't pick it up. Well, I'm fixing it, apparently. Okay. So we're just leaving it there. Oh, is that something? No. We're just leaving it there and hoping it stays safe. Oh, hello. Maybe we can knit a scarf. That's Marion. She's always out here knitting something or other when the weather's good. She's nice, but she can be a bit batty. Hey, Marion, you having a good morning? Is she supposed to be mirroring Margulies? Good morning, my dear. Indeed, I'm enjoying the sunshine and finishing these socks for my grandniece. Wow, you're using a lot of wool. Does she have big feet? Enormous. Last year, when the river flooded, 3 people used one of her shoes as a canoe. All right, good one. No, seriously, she was recently classified as a Yeti by National Geographic. Her mother was very proud. Right, well, okay then. How you doing today? As long as you're enjoying your morning, I'll... Oh yes, lovely. Listen, young man, we all know that in adventure games, to access your inventory, you simply press the I button on your keyboard, yes? And well, that's good to know. Yes, and if you want to try and combine items, you open the inventory, select the item, and drop the selection onto another item. Fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, but won't let me pick anything up. Not a weird conversation at all. Hey, Marion, I need to find... I'm going to stop you right there, dear. Okay? Have you gone everywhere you can and clicked on everything that you can? I don't... Exactly. Off you pop, dear. Better get going. Yes, well, these quests aren't going to complete themselves, are they? How am I supposed to create a sense of immersion like this? I'm sorry, dear, but you'll have to speak to the writers. I'm sure you'll manage, though. What a Fruit Loop. Still, you can't help but like her. Okay. Right, so we've got a compass now. Marion loves to knit. You can always find her sat outside the cafe knitting away. She also likes to talk in what Arsehole considers nonsense, but that just may be because she can't grasp what she's on about. Always happy, always friendly, always weird. Oh, it just gives you different locations, okay. Oh, look. It's a hipster. That's the manager of the new coffee shop. I'm not short, but he's got some height. Even before you take the quiff into account. White hat. Oh, there. Oh, hey, I suppose. I'm very well, thank you. What? I didn't... Welcome to Caffeines on this very special morning. What's your name, my new friend? It's Arsehole. Oh, I'm so sorry. Seriously, what? That's right, you're just a few steps away from entering the newest, hippest and best coffee shop in all town. Our menu? Actually, I don't say a word. We stock only the finest Arrocoboros beans. I know nothing about coffee. Arrocoboros, I think that's supposed to be a reference to something. For our coffee. Arrocabo, what now? These beans grow only in the humid wetlands of the Cafiloto forest in North Savoy, Come again. Whatever we're calling Venezuela at the moment in this game. Each bean blossoms over the course of a semi-seasonal, bi-weekly year before growing to its fullest potential. Those aren't real words. Once fully grown, these resplendent beans are then eaten by the wild boars of the region, and as they pass through the digestive tract of the porcine heroes, that bean achieves its fullest flavour. There are shat from an animal's bum coffee beans. Dear Jesus. Once the boars have spread their scat, the piles are then searched through by native children of no more than 7 years of age, and the newly flavoured beans are harvested. I've literally no idea what is going to come out of your mouth next. After enough beans are gathered, the natives then package, brand, and airdrop deliver the beans straight here for grinding. Then the real magic happens. I will pay you to stop talking. They become our coffee. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, wonderful. My life is so much better now that I have those images seared into my brain. I know, right? Anywho, you going to try one? Am I going to try your wild boar poop coffee? Let me think for a second. I have vouchers for 20% off. Tempting though that is, I have reluctantly decided to trim my beard with an angle grinder instead. Oh, but I'm out of here. Okay. Christian Tanner. Christian owns Caffeines, the latest trendy coffee shop in town. He's all about ethically child labour. Ethically sourced biodiverse trade, and he loves to tell everyone about it. He's only just started trading, but he hopes to have a big impact on the area as soon as he can convince people that coffee as that pass through a wild boar is okay. Okay, so we can't go in. Clicked on everything. Yeah, so inventory is empty, which I haven't been able to pick anything up. So am I going in here now and asking you about fixing that thing? Hey dude, how can I help? No, okay. So I've clicked on everything and gone everywhere. It won't let me pick anything up. I didn't click on everything in the bar, but everything you click on in the bar, he says get out. Because you didn't clean. But I'm not able to clean. So we going home? Can I get a mop from here to clean the bar? Are you crazy? I don't see any possible future where I'd want to need to go into that jerk's apartment. I can barely stand the smell coming out of there when I pass the door in the hall. So it's a big fat no from me. Okay. I clicked on everything and there's nothing to do. Was there a mop in there? No. Oh, maybe... Are you going to let me take cleaning supplies out now? Can I take cleaning supplies? I'm assuming I'm supposed to clean the vomit up in the bar. But there's nothing... I can't pick anything up. Yeah. I can't pick anything up. Did I just take something? Did I just... Did you just... Now I can pick stuff up. So I had to come back and get it. Oh my god, that's annoying. You have to go through all that dialogue and then it will allow you to pick something up. Fuck me. So I got something for cleaning. So does this mean I can pick that mop up now? In the alley? Can I pick that up? Okay. It would be nice if there was an indicator that you could pick stuff up now. Or not. Can I pick that mop up? Or do I just throw that stuff on the vomit? Why is there always a dirty old mop in alley scenes? No. What's this? How to talk to girls and get results in 3 easy steps. I'm going to assume step 3 is a kick in the nuts. Always has been in my experience. Either way, I think I'll pass. Right, can I pick this up now? I cannot. That's weird. Can't get farther than that. Okay, so the only thing I can think of is to throw that stuff on the vomit. Because there's literally nothing else I can do. There it is. Use cleaner on vomit. That's not how spray cleaner works. You need something. You need something else. There, all done. The floor is so clean, you could eat off it. Well, that looks great. Thank you. Now can I stay? Yeah, you can stay. Can't have been easy cleaning that godforsaken mess up. It wasn't. I think I've worked up a pint. What'd you say, Sammy, for the road? Don't think they do pints in America. Sorry, Sol, I can't at the moment. I'm doing some inventory work. I have so many orders behind that no one's collected. I'm not some damn delivery service. Orders? You mean you can order your drink before getting to the bar? Yeah, it's all the rage now. You just download the app, find your local pub and order before you arrive. It even lets you put in a special request to get drinks that we normally wouldn't offer. We're a Weatherspoons, apparently. Last month, someone ordered a German Pilsner called Rothus Tannenzapfel. I can't say I've ever heard of it, but no one came to collect it. Was a strange, angry man, whoever it was. That sounds amazing. What's the app called? Just Drink. Original. Right, so you're going to let me look at things now. I'm no junior when it comes to hats, but I don't need it. Sammy the bar guy. pretty cool. Doesn't like me. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Sol. And that was it. Okay. Sammy's tried everything to raise the profits in this place. Quiz hasn't quite taken off, though. Last week there was a round all about mustard. 20 questions all about mustard. I just couldn't cut it. Whap, whap. Finally free Wi-Fi. It's just a shame that the password is so long and complicated. That along with a long lot of problems around here, Cliff's fault. You wouldn't believe the kind of websites that guy browses. Arse. Is that Pinochet? Pinot. Like, fucking Pinochet. 100 ways to get slashed, and I have tried them all. Slashed. Guest ales are a good idea. However, I still think Sammy should take into account the name of the ale before ordering it. I'm not sure I want a pint of Rector's Brown Finger or Pustulant Dreams. Bishop's Finger. There is an ale called Bishop's Finger here. Look at all of those. Bottle upon bottle of liquid joy. Someone once told me I have a problem with drinking. They were wrong. I have no problem. I find drinking incredibly easy, no problem at all. Remember to drink wisely, kids. No, not kids, I mean adults. Balls, you know what I mean. As if a child would have got this far in this demo. Okay, so I managed to click on everything in here, but it was nothing. The streets around here are not paved with gold. Although that puddle does look like it's been paved with a golden shower. Okay. So that car. Moving car. That Quattro. Moving car. Give us more road. It's not going to come by now. Okay. Do I have to leave and come back to get the Quattro? Everything else was just moving car. But that specified Quattro. Okay. Hang on, was that? So it was just a Gene Hunt joke? British devs, definitely. I'm sorry. So that was just a Gene Hunt joke. And that was it. You need more than just that. That's not. Okay, so I've done everything. Is she gonna tell me something else now? Hello dear, what can I do for you? Need some advice. I need to find. Gonna stop you right there, dear. Okay. Have you gone everywhere? Yes. Clicked on everything that you can? Yes. Exactly. Off your pop, dear. Okay. I really have to go through everything I've already gone through, click it all again to see if this time it lets me pick it up. I'm not doing that. Aerial to Sammy's apartment. Almost limitless number of TV channels, and Sammy only watches soap operas. What a waste. I mean, we'll try down here again, but... You gonna... Can we open this time? So you're gonna say again, I'm not opening it. Yeah. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done. There's not enough to that. And you're like, I could only pick up one thing, and that was after I went everywhere and touched everything I could, and then very slowly had to get back to where I started and then click everything again. Then I could pick one item up, very slowly go back and clean up, and then in the bar after I cleaned up, I touched everything and there's nothing to that. It's making it look like there's nothing to it. You don't pick anything up. You're not getting to use anything. She's just saying, click on everything, clicked on everything, nothing. If I have to go back and re-click everything, it's too slow for me to have the patience to do that. I'm not going back over everything and re-clicking it to see if something different happens, because it's too slow and boring to do that. It needs to have given me more to do than just clean puke off the floor and nothing else. And there probably is something more, but I'm already too bored to discover what that is. So we're done with that. And it's really quiet. You've composed music for it, but you didn't play it during the gameplay, and it feels really quiet. So it's slow and quiet, and there's not anything really to do. I'm unlocking all these character sheets and stuff. The only thing you can do in the whole demo is clean up puke. So that was that one. See you for the next one. Bye.